Someone asked us the best question that has ever been asked a few weeks ago. And the question was, Abraham, how do you get rid of doubt? And we said, you get rid before it starts, which was so annoying. Because when you're in the middle of it, that answer doesn't apply. How do I get rid of it before it starts when I've already got it? And we say, well, eventually you're going to sleep and you're going to get up tomorrow, and tomorrow you're going to soothe yourself better so that doubt never gets started. Doubt will never get a foothold if you're watching what you're doing. So Esther began applying that to herself. She woke up every morning with a determination that she was going to find a good feeling place and that she was going to maintain it as long as she could. And she, for the first day, she didn't even get out of bed before it was too late. The second day it was better. The third day she didn't make it through breakfast. In other words, it took quite a while of Esther caring more about how she felt than tending to emails, caring more about how she felt than tending to what was going on with other people. In other words, you've got to put yourself first. You've got to be so selfish. You have to care about how you feel, which means you have to tend to the self that you really are. You've got to find a way of closing that gap between who you're being right now and who you really are. And who you really are loves you so much, adores you, appreciates everything that you are, flows constantly to you, assisting you in every possible way. Last week, Esther came bouncing up the steps, and the step wasn't stable. When she stepped on it, it caved in, and her foot went between the step and the stage. Scraped up her shin. She stumbled onto the stage. It was funny. It was really funny. And Esther thought, for the life of me, I do not know how I went down. So Esther has a dear friend who sees energy. She always comes to the seminars in the city where she lives and sits in the back of the room because she not only likes to see the energy around Abraham, she liked to see the energy around Jerry when he was sitting at the table, and the energy around you. She could actually see who was all lighted up. She knows who Abraham is likely to call on because she can read this energy. So after every workshop, she watches all of the live streams. She sends Esther an email, and she says, yeah, Jerry walked on the stage with you. And Esther says, yeah, I know. I can feel him there. And then she said, he caught you last week. And Esther thought, that's why I didn't fall down. Didn't make sense to me. I didn't have my balance. I didn't have anything close to my balance, but I didn't go down. This is the thing that we want you to understand. We've got you. But if you're not knowing that, if you're mad at yourself, then you don't let us get you. You prevent yourself from receiving the inspiration. Do you know when you yawn? That's because you need more oxygen, and we yawn you. All of you are receivers, you see. How often are you in traffic and you know to do something that prevents something that... How many things do you prevent that you don't even know you prevent? So many, because you're receiving constant impulses. You are so blessed. You are so tended to. We are so aware of you, and you are so in your own way so much of the time as you're complaining about this and worrying about that. Watching CNN. So we want you to know that you are the focal point of so much awareness, and that when you ask for something, we all know it. And we see clearly the path for you to move from where you are to where you want to be. And you know what? You want it to be a direct path. We don't. We want you to have fun along the way to the path. We want you to pick up more things along your physical trail along the path. We want you to gain more clarity along the path. We want you to continue to feel your vortex full of more things that you want along the path. Because you know why? It's a very long path. You know why? It's a path of eternity. So you keep being in such a hurry to get over there. I really want to be over there. I'm not happy over here. Then you're not ever going to get over there. Can't get over there. Can't get there from here. If you're unhappy over here about what's over there that you don't have over here, you can't get over there. So what we want you to understand is that it's never about getting over there. It's about preparing over here so that over there can come over here where you are. Did you get that? Because this is about law of attraction. This isn't about law of assertion. It's not law of getting things done. It's not of proving worthiness. It's a law of attraction. It's about you finding some way to think some sort of thought, to get on, to hold yourself on your own lap and soothe yourself. I am a good person, and I am doing well, and all is really well, and it's getting better. And I am figuring this out, and things are going my way. And I'm getting clearer every day, and I'm having fun in the process of doing this. And I'm understanding the creative process, and I know that this is a universe based upon attraction. And I know about vibration, and I know what I'm doing with vibration. I'm getting better at it every day, and there's evidence every day that lets me know that. As you soothe yourself, as you do something about tending to your point of attraction, which is all that matters, because everything else is already done, you see. It's like sometimes, we'll just give you a sort of analogy. You've asked for it, and you're summoning it, but you've got your shield up device. You've got your umbrella up, old style. You've got your umbrella up, and everything that you want is flying to you, but you're deflecting it with your habits of thought, with your bogus, ridiculous habits of thought, like unworthiness or unreadiness or not in the right place-ness or being mad at somebody else.